Hello everyone and welcome to Flickering Myth TV. My name is EJ Marino and today we are diving into a brand new review of the independent horror movie Rent-A-Pal. Oh boy, Rent-A-Pal. When the movie first started, it has a nostalgic throwback vibe with some creepy atmosphere, and then it just gets darker and darker and darker all the way up to a very insane, dark, dramatic finale. I have to say, I really enjoyed Rent-A-Pal. I was a little nervous because independent horror movies, anyone who's watched them, know that they can range from a masterpiece to, oh my god, what did I just watch? This movie is not a masterpiece, but it is not bad at all. It is firmly, I think, closer to the great side because it is so good. It is so effective. It has so much nostalgia to the VHS era of horror. It's so interesting of the video dating atmosphere that was really popular in the 80s and 90s, and it has two fabulous acting performances at the center. Oh my goodness, I cannot get into enough of how much I love the acting of this film, how much it genuinely creeped me out, how much I felt for the characters. There's so much in this film that I cannot wait to break down with you guys. Rent-A-Pal stars Brian Landis Folkins as David, a man who's lonely, a man who's living with his mother with dementia that he has to take care of. In his free time, he makes these little dating videos and hoping to find a match, hoping to find a woman who is a caretaker like him so he can spend his time with. When he finds a strange VHS called Rent-A-Pal, which features Andy, played by Wil Wheaton, his life is forever changed. It's an interesting dynamic to see the relationship between David and Andy in here. I really feel for the David character, and the Andy character really creeps me out. We will talk about Wil Wheaton's amazing, transformative, dark performance here. He reminds me so much of like a sinister Mr. Rogers in this film. The way he's just trying to be your friend, but you know there's master manipulation behind it. He's truly, I had an interview with the cast of this film and the director, and Wil Wheaton kind of compared himself to a abusive boyfriend. The fact that he makes you dependent on him and then starts getting upset when you try to find your own independence. That's exactly what this feels like, but this is all through a VHS stuff. There's never a singular scene where Brian and Andy are together where David and Andy are together in the same scene. I think that was so effective because you felt the relationship just between the screen, and that's the amazing acting from Brian and Wil Wheaton here. They're just very impressive actors. The way they had the interaction with each other, that goes with the editing as well, editing the timing of the conversations and the pacing of it, but it just really engaged me. I felt them. I was there in their conversations, which is so interesting as well because I didn't think I would fall in love with the creepy VHS aspects. I thought I would love the gore and the tension and the crazy finale, but every time that the David character would sit and watch his VHS, I was engrossed. I was there with him. I was just like, oh, let's play Goldfish, which, oh my god, they made Goldfish in this game, in this movie, so creepy. Oh my goodness, I just have so much to say about these two's interactions with each other, the amazing directing as well. We will get into that in a moment. Just overall, the acting at the center of this piece really makes it worth the watch. John Stevenson is the director of this film, and round of applause to him for coming up with, I don't want to say a crazy original idea, but coming up with an idea that is so effective, that's so nostalgic to some of us with that video dating, with the VHS store vibe, but also crafting something so modern in the way it speaks about our dependency to celebrities, our dependency to social media, our way we interact with people that we don't really know. There's just so many layers to the script and to the directing that I am just blown away by. I have not seen a film, an independent horror movie like this that has really struck me so much, that really felt so effective, so scary, so creepy. I mean, the house that they're in is so scary, and then it gets darker and weirder the more that David is just twisted into the story, the more that Andy is manipulating him. It's genuinely so creepy, like to the point where we start going outside the house. Like there's a scene in a skating rink, I believe. It's so like, oh, a different atmosphere, a different vibe. Maybe we can stay out here and not get into trouble. Oh, there's only trouble every time we see that VHS kind of pop in. oh, I really am amazed by the atmosphere created by Stevenson here. I'm just amazed by the overall tone and vibe of this, how it could go from nostalgic fun at first to just so creepy. When I was doing the roundtable interview, a couple of the people were like, I had so much fun, and then the end of the movie happened. And I don't think that's an insult on this film, but it's truly just saying like, oh my goodness, you will go on a journey in Rent-A-Pal. That is it for my review of Rent-A-Pal. I really enjoyed watching this movie, and I really enjoyed reviewing it for you all today. What do you guys think of this review? What do you guys think of this movie? Check out Rent-A-Pal as soon as you can. You can find it where you can find all your digital movies at, so go seek this out. It is worth the watch, especially if you're a Wil Wheaton fan. Alright guys, comment down below, subscribe to Flickering Myth, because we make videos like this every single week, and give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Alright guys, let's talk about Rent-A-Pal and VHS movies down below.